Did you go to Rhino's for free comic book day? Yeah.
No.
You got to see Chet?
No.
And what'd you get? What'd you get? Hey, what'd you get?
This.
You got that? Clifford? And what do you say to Chet? I am so glad to have you back for another amazing episode. And of course, before we go anywhere, please make sure to like this video, comment on the video, and as always, if you have not already, please go down there and subscribe to this video because that is so important. We are almost at 1,000 subscribers. Thank you so much to everyone who has made it possible. We're a little bit more than 50 left. So this video, we're going to be talking about all the fun, amazing books that I'm thinking about sending off to CGC. And the reason why I send books off to CGC, it's not always about the value. So, and a lot of these, actually all of these are going to be staying in my own personal collection. So it really has nothing to do with the value at all, but I'll get into the value of each of them before I go further on to the next book. I'll also be talking about the reason why I'm going to be sending it off, and then the grade I'm hoping and think that it will get. Alright. First things first, I'm going to kind of work my way backwards. This book was just a book that wasn't in my collection. I've been looking for just a complete run of Donny Cates' Venom as much as I can. I picked it up right around like issue 10 and then stopped picking up for a little while. Just wasn't into reading comics as much at that point and really started kicking myself because I did pick it up obviously after the first appearance of Null, but then also put it down. I do have a couple, like Venom 19, the first appearance of Dylan on the cover with his powers. So there are some cool issues that I have, and then I started picking it up from 19 on just to kind of get back into it. So I'm looking for pretty much 1 through 19 right now. I do have obviously this one now, so this is issue number 2, the Clayton Crane cover A variant, the trade version. Right now this is going for about $60, but the reason why I picked it up and the reason why I want to preserve it and grade it is because I do think that it's going to be getting a nice grade, probably a solid 9.8. It's going for about $60 right now, 9.8. But this is just a really awesome cover. Carnage and Venom are 2 of my favorite villains. They are such cool characters, and I can't wait to see what they do with Carnage and Venom in the movie, and then also where the comics go from here with obviously Extreme Carnage being massive right now, and that's been a fun read without a doubt. So definitely one that I'm going to send off, and again hoping for a 9.8 on this one. Next one, ooh, this one is definitely an amazing one. I'm hoping for a 9.8. I would love for one of these square bound books to get me a 9.9. There's a little spine right there, spine damage just from manufacturing. But that's the only flaw that I can see out of everything on this book. But anyways, so Venom 200, the GLEASON variant. I've been a huge fan of Gleason's artwork ever since ASM 55, and seeing his cover artwork, I've seen other stuff that he's done in the past, present, what he's working on in the future. It's just absolutely amazing. I loved his work on the Free Comic Book Day comic that I talked about yesterday in yesterday's video. this is just a really cool cover, one that I want to preserve, definitely staying in the personal collection. Again, hoping for another 9.8 on this one. And there's not really a fair market value right now because it is so brand new. And again, who knows where Venom's going to go after this, whether Dylan's truly going to take up the mantle. That's definitely something to see when the next series of Venom starts in November. So definitely just a fun comic to have. Gleason being, again, one of my favorite artists right now. And that's that. Let's move on to the next one. Alright, so this was another favorite of mine, absolute favorite. I loved every minute of this cover. Every time I look at this cover, it's absolutely amazing. This is one of my favorite spider logos. It's kind of like that Venom spider logo. And whenever I see that long-legged Spider-Man logo, this is what it reminds me of too. That's why I've been a huge fan of the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man suit and the Venom suit that's been going on in the comics lately with this style of logo on it. Just such an interesting style. I love the way they did this cover. Again, brings me back to the Amazing Spider-Man 700 cover. So having both of these in my collection, that one I'm also probably going to grade. That's not in this video, but definitely one that I'm looking to get graded very soon. I'm hoping, I actually bought 5 of these because I was doing one as a giveaway for my 1,000 subscribers. And then I'm hoping that, I don't like that. I'm hoping for a 9.8 on this. There's a small little manufacturer tear on these square bound books. They always seem to get that up in those corners. Actually, I might send off this copy because this copy looks a lot nicer. But anyways, that's another book. This is another one that I just cannot seem to get a fair market value on. And again, that's in large part because these books are brand new. It's hard to tell which cover is going to be the cover. I have a bunch of them because I'm a huge Venom fan. I'm a huge Spider-Man fan. You guys know this. And that's just to preserve the artwork, preserve the cover, preserve the book. This one is one I'm going to be sending off for my wife. This is an absolute beautiful cover. Wonder Girl #1. I love the way that they did this cover. It is one of the variants of it, and the artwork is just absolutely beautiful. It's a beautiful cover of Yara Flor. Again, hoping for another 9.8. There are some things about it that I think will make it a 9.6. And it's mainly just the pulls at the top and bottom. And again, this is just another let's preserve it. This is a really cool book. I want to have it in my collection. And honestly, this is one that I'm doing for my daughter. I want her to have strong female characters that she can look up to. And Yara Flor and Princess Diana are 2 major ones. And I'm talking about, obviously, Diana, Wonder Woman, not Princess Diana from the UK. But yeah, I can't wait to see what this book comes back as. Such a cool cover, the way they did the background and everything. This is the next one, as I was talking about, ASM 55, the second print. This is actually my favorite out of all of them. I love the red. It's so cool. It's so evil looking. It's just an interesting way to stylize this cover. I love the black on white. I love the white on black. It's wonderful. Even the blue on the black was good, but this red just pops. And I love that even like down here at the bottom, like they even did that in red. They did the Marvel all in red. Gleason signed it right here in red. So I mean, it's perfect. It's a perfection cover. Perfect. The cover is perfection. I'm hoping for a 9.8 on this. It would be beautiful to get something better than that, but I mean, obviously you're always hoping for a 9.9. There are some small issues, again, where it got pulled off the press at the top, but that's just is what it is. That's printing problems. We're not going to fix that. This, I've got 3 more. This one is such a minimalist, beautiful cover. I love how minimal there is on this. It's so interesting. Like, the negative speaks so much, even more so than some of the positive stuff. And I love these fine art variants by GLEASON. This one is just absolutely beautiful. It is Black Panther 25. Another beautiful cover, beautiful variant. I can't wait to get it graded. Looking at it, I'm hoping for a 9.8. There's really no issues with it. Everything is completely beautiful, minty fresh. It would be amazing to get a 9.9 on this. This would be the coolest part. Not that it's a 9.9, because this is staying in my personal collection. I don't care about the value of it. Again, this is another one that's hard to find a price on. This one would look so cool with that 9.9 gold mint number in the top. This will be going to CGC. All the rest of them are probably going to CBCS for the turnaround time, and just because they're staying in my personal collection. This one, whew, Peach Momoko has captured me. She is a phenomenal artist and even a great writer. So I have to tip my hat to her. Being a huge fan of everything Spider-Man, seeing such a beautiful Spider-Man cover made me need to buy this and grade it. So this book, Amazing Spider-Man 71, the Gwen Stacy variant, will be graded. I am hoping for a 9.8 on this one as well. There's a little bit over here with the staples, but it honestly looks like purposeful discoloration for the artwork. It doesn't look like this cover wants to be perfectly white. I know how weird that sounds, but looking at it, it seems as though there's like little bits and pieces where there's like grays thrown in all that whiteness on purpose to just kind of make everything stand out a little bit, make it a little less perfect. I'm hoping that's by design, because I literally bought this book, put it straight into here, didn't even open this one up because I obviously had the first print to read. This is just an amazing book. I can't wait to see what it comes back as. I'm hoping again for a 9.8. I'd be happy with a 9.6. But yeah, this one will be going off to CGC. And last but not least, for this CGC submission, I'm going to submit a few different books every week. I submit through my local comic shop, and the reason why I do that is just because I don't want to deal with the hassle of it. I want it to be worth it, and I'd rather pay a little bit more on the front end to get the best shipping, the best customer service, and not have to deal with any of the drama of all of it. That's why I pay Chet. He does it for me. He deals with all that, and I can't thank him enough for being the best local comic shop owner I've ever met. No disrespect to any other local comic shop owner that I've ever met, because you guys are amazing. Chet is just the godfather of comics. This is the last comic I'm sending off. This is another cover that I want to preserve. Moon Knight #1, the variant edition, what could be a black, white, and blood cover, because it's literally black and white with just red on his claws and chest, and it is just such a cool cover. This one I did see raw for $25. It is a variant. I believe it's a 1 in 25 variant, and I didn't have to pay that, which was awesome. But honestly, like, this is just absolutely beautiful. Like, amazing book, amazing cover. I loved every minute of reading this, and if I didn't love it, I probably wouldn't be sending it off. But this is just another book that I will be sending off to CGC because I can't not have this book preserved. It'll be my first Moon Knight book, graded. I'm hoping for a 9.8. That's why I literally got it and put it right in because of the white cover, and that's why I'm sending it off so quickly because I don't want the white cover to degrade at all. Same with the ASM 71. So with all that being said, thank you guys for watching. I know it's been a longer video than usual, but hashtag Loungers Unite. And as always, make sure to go up here to subscribe if you have not already. Go over here for a video that's the best for you, that YouTube's picked for you. Go down here to a video of my choosing, right here. And then go over here, and that will be a featured video for the week. Or for this video, I should say. Just the one that I think you guys should go watch. Alright, have a good one. I will talk to all of you later. And again, hashtag Loungers Unite.